Good evening, guys, and welcome to tonight's video. I'm going to try and keep this live. We'll see how it goes. Not sure about the connection, so if it does go off, I do apologise, and I'll record it separately and post it afterwards. So, I'm going to talk tonight about fat and why it's absolutely critical for better health. In my last video, which you'll find on my timeline, I talked about eating fat and why it's absolutely important for losing weight. Now we'll talk about the health benefits of eating fat as well. Okay, so I've got quite sizable list here, so I'm going to go through them as quick as I can so that we're not here all night. So first of all, better reproductive health. Okay, in women, it's a sort of a deficiency of fatty acids is actually a very common cause of infertility. And also sort of the same with men as well. Sort of deficiency in fat reduces testosterone, which obviously, as you can imagine, in a male is extremely critical for reproductive health. Okay, next we have better brain function and mood with less risk of depression. A deficiency of fat actually causes a lower level of serotonin. And if you didn't know, serotonin is our feel-good chemical. It's the chemical that makes us feel good. Okay, so the more serotonin we have, the better we feel. Okay. Also, we have stronger bones and less risk of osteoporosis. And also, quite a big one, especially nowadays, is reduced cancer risk. Especially monounsaturated fats have a protective effects in relation to cancer, okay? And also whole food fats such as olives and avocados also have a very good protective effect in regards to cancer. Next, we have better cholesterol and a decreased risk of heart disease. Now, a lot of people may still be getting their heads around this because we've been told for years that that we have to avoid saturated fats in order to reduce our risk of heart disease. That's obviously, as I keep trying to get into people's heads, is not the case anymore. Okay, it's not actually saturated fats that increase your blood fat levels or triglyceride levels. It's actually carbohydrates or excess carbohydrates. Okay, so don't fats are great for this. Okay, and fantastic at reducing our risk of heart disease. Okay. Next, we have stronger immune system. So saturated fats especially, such as butter and coconut oil, contain fatty acids that actually reduce the risk of infection. So again, saturated fats, they're not the enemy anymore. And I may actually do a separate video at some point on saturated fats. Because like I say, we were told for years to avoid saturated fats, but we have to eat them. They're so important for our health, okay? And finally, we have better skin and eye health. Okay, so dry skin and eyes is usually commonly caused by deficiency in fatty acids. Okay, so especially omega-3s and saturated fats are high in vitamins A, D, E, and also K, which also help our body to regulate lubrication. Okay, so they're just a quick few facts on why eating fat is absolutely essential for our health. So now, as we know, fat is not the enemy, okay? Fat is our friend. Obviously in the right amounts and the right types of fat, but it's absolutely essential for losing weight and toning up. So basically, if you want to tone up, you need to lose body fat, okay? In order to lose body fat, you have to eat fat, okay? It's absolutely essential for losing weight and toning up, okay? And as we've gone through today, it's also absolutely essential for optimal health and better health, okay? And reduce risks of diseases such as, any kind of heart disease or cancer, okay? So that's the video for tonight. Hopefully you got some value from that. So big point to take away from today is obviously fat and why eating it is absolutely essential for our health. So hopefully you've enjoyed that and got something from it. If you did, please feel free to do the like, comment and share. I always appreciate engagement on the posts. And I shall see you tomorrow night when I'm going to talk about fasted cardio. Okay, and whether... In fact, why fasted cardio is not optimal for fat loss. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.